I will not be a party to it. My country hearkens for me. Why should I waste my time here in the Security Council?
Allah says in the Quran that it is through His will that we are distributed in different communities.
मुल्क में कायदे-आज़म के वफाकी और पार्लियामेंट्री निज़ाम नहीं दे
1952 সালে রক্ত দিয়েছি 1954 সালে নির্বাচনে জয়
मैं एक अवामी शख्स हूं और अवाम के साथ रहूंगा ये मेरा मख्तब फिक्र है
In the annals of history, has political exclusion been a recurring theme in the Pakistani political landscape? This thought-provoking question has been the subject of numerous conversations and debates among scholars, politicians, and history enthusiasts for years. It's one of the most captivating aspects of Pakistan's complex and turbulent political history, shedding light on the intricate dynamics of power and legitimacy in this South Asian nation. The phenomenon of political exclusion in Pakistan is not just a tale of power struggles and political maneuvering, it is a narrative of dreams deferred, democratic principles undermined, and the resilience of a nation that continues to fight for its democratic ideals, despite numerous setbacks. To fully grasp the gravity of this phenomenon, we must journey back in time to Pakistan's first direct general election in December 1970. This was a landmark event in the nation's history, marking a significant shift in the political landscape. It was an era of great hope and possibility, with the promise of a democratic future within reach. The electoral process was free and open to all, with no political leader or party facing any restrictions. This openness was a testament to the nation's commitment to democracy, allowing every political actor to present their vision for the country and compete for the people's mandate. Among the contenders, the Awami League emerged as a remarkable force, led by the charismatic Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, a man of the people, who resonated with the masses. Rahman's leadership was instrumental in rallying the public around the League's progressive platform. His impassioned speeches and relentless campaigning won the hearts of many, painting a hopeful vision of a nation that could be. In the electoral battle, the Awami League triumphed spectacularly. Under Sheikh Mujibur Rahman's dynamic leadership, the party won by a landslide, securing an overwhelming majority. This was a resounding endorsement of the League's progressive agenda and Rahman's leadership. It was a mandate for change and a call to action. The country was ready for a new era of governance, an era led by the Awami League and Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. Yet, in a stunning turn of events, Rahman, despite having the vast majority, was denied the chance to form the government. This act was not just an affront to the democratic process, it was a denial of the will of the people, a blatant disregard for the principles of democracy. The man who was chosen by the people to lead them into a new era was silenced and sidelined, his dream of leading his nation deferred. Instead of occupying the position of power that was rightfully his, Rahman was arrested and prosecuted. His arrest sent shockwaves through the nation, marking a dark day in Pakistan's political history. This move was not just a personal blow to Rahman, but a collective assault on the nation's democratic spirit. It was a stark reminder of the fragile nature of democracy and the volatile dynamics of power. This episode, both shocking and disheartening, marked the dawn of political exclusion in the country. It set a precedent political landscape in the years to come, casting a long shadow over the promise of democracy and the hope of a nation. It remains a poignant reminder of the arduous journey towards the full realization of democratic ideals, a journey that continues to this day in the annals. The subsequent election, held in 1977, was marred by allegations of blatant rigging, which led to intensified street agitation and a military takeover. Prime Minister Zulfiqar Ali Bhutto was deposed, and his popularity resurrected posthumously after he was executed by the martial law government. The next general election was held after a long hiatus of 8 years, and it was conducted on a non-party basis to prevent the Popular Pakistan People's Party, or PPP, from claiming victory. This strategy successfully blocked the PPP and its popular leader Benazir Bhutto from the electoral process. The PPP and Benazir Bhutto were allowed to return to politics and elections only in 1988, after the death of General Zia in a plane crash. However, their victory was diluted to a point where the PPP government remained ineffective, and Bhutto's government was prematurely sacked. When Nawaz Sharif emerged as a popular leader after his confrontation with President Ghulam Ishaq Khan in 1993, he was sacked as elected prime minister and not allowed to return to power in the subsequent election. A number of cases were instituted against him and his party colleagues to ensure that he remained entangled in them. So what does this historical journey reveal? It clearly showcases a pattern of political exclusion where popular leaders and parties have been systematically sidelined from the electoral process. The various strategies employed range from barring participation, rigging elections, instituting legal cases, and even resorting to military takeovers. In summary, Pakistan's political history is steeped in a culture of political exclusion. From the imprisonment of Sheikh Mujibur Rahman in the 70s to the sacking of Nawaz Sharif in the 90s, the trend is clear and undeniable. The exclusionary tactics have evolved over time, but the end goal remains the same: to sideline popular leaders and parties from the electoral process. It's a narrative that continues to shape the political landscape of Pakistan today.